Sometimes I get a really great vibe off an audience. They're clapping and cheering, and I feel like something's really going on here. It's a real thing is happening, and I'm part of it, and I'm creating it.
It's such a blessing to be able to do that and to experience that with other people and share that moment.
And I think the public need it. I think London needs it as a city. It needs organic music and organic art. You know what I mean?
With busking, you never really know what's going to happen, like today.
Star falls and the sun begins to shine, and the rain falls down. You're in the front of my mind. You take my
So once when I was busking, there were this couple and they came up to me. One of them said, "Oh, by the way, I'm about to ask this other person to marry me," and so I was like, "Okay," and they wanted me to play this song.
With my feet on the dashboard, let's skip to the main course. I'm hungry for somewhere to say.
And then they got engaged in front of me and it was absolutely magical. I busk because I feel like it brings so much of the community together. I find that I can really practice my songs as well, so it's like getting paid to practice. People give me ice cream before, which I love. Like, I'm a big foodie, so anytime people come, like, give me a sausage roll, ice cream, anything like that, I'm a happy bunny, you know? I'd rather you give me food than give me money, to be honest.
Would you like to be my hillside lover, my hillside lover? Would you like to see what a hillside lover and a hillside lover?
So my goal is to busk at every London Underground station. So there's 272 stops and I've done 168 so far. So yeah, still a way to go, but enjoying the journey.
I know I've fallen down.
So the charity is Glassdoor. It's a London-based homeless charity. Thought it would be good to keep it local. I'm really happy with the sort of community that this challenge has sort of built and the following that it's gained.
Through changes.
I've received donations every single station so far. To know that there's been an act of kindness in every single stop of the London Underground, that's such a cool feeling. I do remember New Year's Eve when I reached my 100th station. A lot of people came down for that to say hi and to very kindly donate. Yeah, I just remember that being a really nice moment and a great way to wrap up the year.
For too long.
I love busking, I love performing. I want to be a jazz musician, I want to be a singer-songwriter. I want to have enough money to practice the violin. I'm doing what I want to do. It's healthy, it's a healthy way to be a musician, and it's a real experience where people can show you how they feel when you play. They can tell you in their emotions and how they behave towards you that if they're enjoying it or not. Real people playing to real people. Individual people who cry, who let themselves cry, it's a gift, you know, because they're showing their heart.
We would love your dollars, yes. We would love your euros, yes. Of course, pounds, sterling. Please give us that.
I had somebody throw some cake at me. Someone just threw some cake at me once, which was quite funny. Sometimes people boo. Sometimes people come along and dance and do things in front of you to distract the audience because they want the attention, and that can spoil the show. But 90% of the time, lovely people, people who just enjoy music, children, it's great, so.
Lord, oh my soul.
Initially, I started busking when I was 16 to earn some money, and then it turned into this kind of different thing to do with my faith and my experience of God. So my main source of income is with the church that I am a pastor at, and then one day a week I come out onto the streets of London and do my busking.
There is a sound I love to hear. It's the sound of the Saviour's robe as he walks into the room where people pray, where we hear praises, he hears faith.
I always loved music, the beauty of sound and creativity that God's created, that he just wanted me to use for him. I think in London, especially in the city of London, there's a lot of hopelessness and people just feeling like, oh man, like life sucks. And I think what my experience of Jesus and faith has been that it's transformed my life, and I want to encourage others that it can do the same for them. I've got multiple stories of people who have been really stressed or fearful, and they come and watch me busk and do it, and they say that they've had like a moment with God that's just changed their life.
And when he moves, and when we pray, west of the wall now stands away, where every promise is amen.
The reality is, most people are just happy that you're there, creating music, like building culture, and there's maybe 1% of the people are just angry, frustrated people. And to be honest, most of the time I see that as they're just like, there's stuff going on in their life, like it's not their fault.
Awake my soul and sing his praise aloud, sing his praise aloud.
For you, I am not being paid to be here, except by your donations. So if you are enjoying the music, I'm very grateful for anything down here or with the lovely Joe.
My dream would be to sing in more operas at a good level where I'm going to be paid. You know, being an opera singer is very freelancey, very easy come, easy go, but nothing lasts, and it ends, and then I have to come back. I have to come back here. This is where I come back. And it gives me a bit of money, which is needed. I do enjoy it. I mean, I've actually been doing it for 15 years. It's kind of my job. I want it to be it is my job. I've got very poor eyesight. I take my glasses off and I just dissociate from the whole thing. Because if I'm trying to pour my heart out in a song and someone is very close to me and they're just giving me like what the I guess I can't swear. They're giving me what the fuck are you doing? I'm looking straight into my eyes and put me off a little bit. Sometimes kids like to sort of try and join in and try and pretend to do opera singing. I don't really know why they do that, but I get very angry and I want to confront them and push them down a chute, but I don't do anything, I just take it. But moments like that I do think, this is shit, but actually nothing really that shit has ever happened to me. I'm kind of protected in my little corner. And sometimes I'm just singing this amazing aria with this big finish. And then people are like, there's nothing, and there's no clapping at all, and there's no money. At times like that, I do think, what am I doing with my life? So rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Broken me, mama.
So I busk mainly to get myself out there. Although some people do, I don't really do it for the money. If you're doing it, busking and gigging, you're never going to make a proper living from it. And the only way to really make a living is if you make a record, if you get a record contract. So at the minute, that's what I'm planning on. So keep doing it until somebody hopefully picks me up. Anytime I can perform, when people come up for a gig and they know it's a gig, it's almost like not as exciting, if that makes sense. Hey, my baby calling mine, I know that she's the only one. If I die in Raleigh, I will die free. So rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way you feel. Hey. You get the odd passerby, or guy like this evening who doesn't like it or wants to complain. Sorry?
Turn it down, you're not allowed amplification on this street.
Who are you?
Someone that's trying to work up in the office up there.
All right, and I'm someone that's trying to work as well, mate.
You're not allowed to do what you're doing.
I've got a license. Surprised at first. Without tooting my horn, most people that come up are trying to pay me a compliment. So at first I thought he was trying to say hello and ask me what my name is, then I soon realised he was telling me to turn it off.
Frustrated at fucking this noise.
You could have come down and just asked me politely.
That's what I've come down.
No, you've not. You've just started trying to grab my I've never had it before, so I was a bit unsure what to do, to be honest. Okay. Can you leave now, please?
No, fuck off.
Obviously, I had you guys filming me. I had the TikTok live on. I had loads of people listening to me. Had this angry guy, so yeah, sort of taken aback.
This next song I'm going to do is one of my own. It's not been released yet. It's called Rose. It's about losing someone you love. When life gets hard, I think of you.
When I was 25, I lost my mum to cancer, and this might be really cliched, but she asked me to sing at her funeral. That was the first time I'd sung in about 3 years. She wrote me a letter that sort of said, you should go and do what makes you happy, and I really love singing. And here we are now, so yeah, I'm trying to give it a go.
I really feel your touch.
Every busker has to have a real strong reason for why they do it, otherwise they'll just give up. It's too hard, it's too cold.
You've got to have enough mental strength to do it. And if you've got something about you, if you can hold it together, then you're okay.
I think it's just important to have art and music for it to be accessible for everyone.
I think because the standard of performing is high and we are all professional at a professional level, I think some people think, oh, they must be paid. They don't realise that we are actually beggars.
Buskers really take pride in what they do, and they really appreciate support, and it's like we're there and this is our pitch.
You can either be seen as like, oh, they're struggling, so they're out here trying to get some money, or it can be seen as like glorified as like, oh, it's really cool, they get to play music. And I think most buskers sit somewhere in the middle where they're just doing what they love.
But when it's all too much,
I think just spreading music and spreading joy and positivity is the main goal, and if everyone embraces that, then that's a great thing.
with the lows, I remember you.
Sorry.